Hello, hello. So glad you're here today. What is it? Today's Wednesday. Had to think about that for a second. Oh my goodness. It's a little bit like Groundhog Day. So I hope everyone is doing well. And I'm sure you're wondering what I got going on here. And I'm going to tell you. So, coming up on Saturday is my open house. All the cards that we've made this week will be available for sale, as well as a number of other paper projects. And I had told you yesterday that I was going to give this away as a door prize. So anyone that spends $3 will get their name in for a chance to win. And then someone pointed out to me that what if you don't have a big shot? Like what if you don't have the product, the big shot to use this, right, in order to make the crate. So then I started thinking, okay, well, some people might not have. So I've got a bunch of things now. I've got some beautiful metallic pearls. I've got an 8-pack of Christmas cards. I've got this lovely, beautiful sign. It says grateful with the peonies. So there's going to be a number of door prizes now, not just something for those that have a big shot, but I think a little bit of something for everyone. And there'll probably be a few more. I think I've got another card set, and who knows what I will make between now and then, because that's still a couple of days away. So thank you so much for joining me this evening. My name is Shannon, and this is Paper Delights. I'm a paper craft artist and a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I come on every evening at 7 o'clock to inspire you and fire your imagination and motivate you to get crafty. So thank you so much for joining me this evening. So we are working on with the Peony Grarden suite. So gorgeous. Love the paper. This set is really very simple and understated. It's using the colors. It's basic gray, gray granite, petal pink, and whisper white. So it's really using only a few colors, but it's got such a huge impact. Like, it's just beautiful paper. There's one that looks like marble. Some of the paper you can color, which we did in a video yesterday, and add another layer to it. So I wanted to bring in a different color though. So right in that, it's those 3 colors, but I thought, well, we could always do other colors in the flowers. So this is the Balmy Blue. And this paper is from the designer series paper, the what's it called again? All in Good Taste. And it's a gorgeous, gorgeous package. It's got so much beautiful wood tones. It's got some nice textured ones, lots of wood grains. Anyway, it's a fabulous set of paper, and I use it a lot for some of my backgrounds. So I thought I would try a different color. So this is Balmy Blue, and then if you look on your color wheel, across from the blue will be the corals. So that's what I've got there. So I've got my textured piece. So we'll go ahead, look at that. Isn't that pretty too? So nice. Paper's so pretty. So we'll put this on, and then we'll make our flower, our peony, so that you can see that really you can make it in whatever color you want. All right, so, and then this is also from the Peony die set. It's a strip that allows you to do like this, like almost like little laceette kind of look, and I thought that would look really pretty. So let's get our peony ready. So I always make sure that I've got my bumps lined up before I curl them, so that when I fit them all back together like a Russian nesting doll, they all work. So now I know, so they all work basically this little bump here. That's how they're all going to fit back in together. So now I can just go ahead and curl them up. So I tried them without embossing them, but I have found that if you emboss them first, then they tend to curl a lot easier. So a lot of them I went ahead and embossed already, just to make it easier to curl. So I curl back for the main part, and then I push out the part at the crease, and I'm curling it forward. So one part you curl back, one part you're curling forward. And like I said, when you put it through the embossing folder, it just makes it that much easier to do that with. So, and I do use my nail sometimes to sort of add a little bit of resistance. You could use your thumb, but I got a nail, so I figured I might as well just use my nails. There we go. Last one. And then it's really easy to put together. You can kind of hear it snap as it's pulling through. All right. So then you just, like I said, then you just piece it together, mindful of the notches, right? And lots of people put like a little bit of glue, which we'll do. So we just pull it down so that it meets the notch. And then for the last one, I make sure that it comes down to meet the notch, but I don't glue it there because I like how it kind of ruffles up a little bit. So I usually glue it at the back. And then you have your little stamen and you just slide that in. So I've already got one glued up. Then for my sentiment, I have Thinking of You, which is from the Lots to Celebrate stamp set, because I thought that would be fitting. So we'll grab our black, and I'm just going to do that here. There we go. And we'll glue this on, and then we can decide if we need a ribbon or what have you. And then we've got that there. So we could add a green bow. You can tie that up, or we can add a lace bow. We could add a leaf or two. I sometimes thought that this here from the Forever Greenery kind of looked pretty, kind of like added a bit of greenery at the front without necessarily needing, you know, like a bow or what have you. So I think I might do that. So I'm going to add a bit of glue to the back to glue it in place, keeping in mind that I don't go off the edge. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue on my greenery and just sort of tuck it there. Yeah. Hey. And then I have some pretty gems we can use. So this is part of the Peony set, the Elegant Faceted Gems. They're really, really pretty. Very subtle. Again, like the whole set is pretty subtle, but very pretty. So I thought it'd be fun to try it in a different color other than just all the petal pink. So, all right, so that's our first card. So the second card, so yesterday we had, yeah, so the blue is opposite on the color wheel to the this color. Can't remember what it's called right now. So yesterday we did a card with the same paper, but we had colored it. So today I thought I would show you what we can do with the paper, just leaving it as is. So this was one of the flowers. It's pink flamingo. One of the flowers that I did before I learned about embossing it. So it still looks really pretty. Like, there's no doubt about it. There's still beautiful flowers. If I had not shown you this one, you'd still think that one looked really pretty. But definitely when you emboss it, it does add to another layer of spectacularness. It's my new word. So my idea for this was to have a strip, and then the pretty doilies. You get a pack of these really pretty square doilies, which you can cut down or you can leave whole. So my idea was to put this across, the pretty doily on angle, and then my flower, and then my sentiment, because I miss your face. There, and maybe I'll put a flower or a leaf. We'll see. So let's get this all laid out. And then you guys can tell me what we need. So this, I'm going to put a little bit of glue. Oops. Just here. Just in some of the spots, because the flower will sort of help to hold it down too, as will my sign. So it doesn't need a lot of glue, but I do have to try and put it centered. There, okay. And then put some glue on that. Then the peonies do have leaves. They're in some of the other cards that are quite ornate and really, really pretty. But just for the sake of time, I didn't do them all that way. But I do have some of these plain, just the simple green ones. So we can just always add something like that to add a bit of greenery to it. So let me put, I'm going to put a glue dot on this. Hold on. Let's do a glue dot. Glue dot. I often make my cards on the weekend, which is why I don't do live videos on the weekend. So I'll make a bunch of cards, but as I'm making, so I start off with one or two, and then, you know, I'll sleep on it, or, you know, I'll watch some videos, and then the next thing I know, I'm got a different way of doing it, and it's a little ridiculous, but it's all good. So I'm going to, for this, because I kind of want it up here, I'm going to pop up the bottom part of it so that it's not squished down. So I'm just going to put this here, and then I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive there. And I thought this was very apropos because I miss everybody's face these days. There. All right. So there's our second card. And the last one for tonight, I thought would be really pretty to do. Here, we'll do this one. This one's really pretty. So this one is just the white up and down, whisper white, with another piece of whisper white that I've embossed in the dainty diamonds, which is really pretty. Then I did 2 square dimensionals side by side and ran them through so that I got this like frame. And then I went back and did the biggest square for the designer series paper. but we're going to pop that up a bit. These are the fancy leaves I was mentioning. That's with the peony set. So you get this little top piece and you get the bigger bottom piece. This is sort of one of the bigger bottom pieces. And then you can do them in different shades. You could do them the same shade. But I will admit that they're really pretty and really stunning, but they are a lot of work. And if you're making a bunch of cards like I am, you only want to make so many of them. If you're making 1 or 2, I think it'll be fine. But when you're making, how many? 6, 8. When you're making lots, it starts to, oh, I'm all out. Oops. I'm excited about the card buffet for September. So this is the last week for the August card buffet. If there are some cards that you are hoping to make, this is your last week to order them. Then the second week of September, I should have out September's card buffet. So it'll be exciting. It'll probably be more fall stuff, so that'll be fun. I'm just waiting for my fall order to arrive. All right, so I just want to pop. I should have put the other piece on first. Hold on, back the train. Boop. It's a good thing it's good quality paper because I'm tearing off one layer, but that is okay. We still have good amount. All right, let's try this again. I have to put this one on first. Then I pop it up. It's all good. So I'm going to put this on like this. On like that. There we go. Now we'll pop it up. I'm all butterfingers there tonight. There we go. There. Okay. So I cased this one on Pinterest and I just thought it was so pretty. So they had this, and then they had this, and then they had a white flower. So we'll have to make this one quick because I don't have, do I have any other white flowers done? I do not, so we'll have to do this one. Let me make sure they're all going the right way. This way, this way, this way. There we go. And we'll curl it up real quick. And then we'll put her together. Oops. I'm really excited to see all of you on Saturday. I've got door prizes, and I've been crafting away some more signs and all sorts of goodies. I made a whole bunch more cards with the ornate garden, so it's going to be awesome. Come down, drive by, say hi. I'm going to have 2 tables set up outside. So drive up, you can park the car, come, I'll have labels so that if you're looking for a specific flower or a specific card from a specific set that we did, so like if you wanted the ocean one, everything will be labeled, so you just come and you'll look for the card that says, you know, ocean, and find hopefully the card that you want is still there. So everything will be labeled. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to accept debit or anything like that, so it'll be e-transfer or cash. So, but it'll be all outside, so all good. So my idea for this one, I have to add a bit of glue. So some of them I did like a green in the middle. Some of them I did, like this one's like a gray. This one is a pale yellow. So it really varied from flower to flower, sort of what I used for the inside. You can just pick and choose what you want, what look you're going for, all that good stuff. So then I put the card here and have the leaves. Oh, my fingers are all sticky and I'm all out of baby wipes, so I apologize. So we can sort of put it like that and then have the flower on the corner like that. Isn't that pretty? I just think that's so pretty. So let me glue the flowers on, the leaves, sorry. Oh my goodness. The leaves on first. Okay, come on. My leaf is not wanting to cooperate. And then like that. So I'm going to put dimensionals underneath because this is popped up, so I have to pop this up a little bit. And then we're done. I just think the peonies are so, so pretty. Like, so easy to add such a big wow to a card. Put a bit of glue here. Right? Yeah, the peony leaves are really pretty, but like I said, when you're making lots of them, they tend to be a bit tedious, but if you're only making a few, they're really, really pretty. So I wanted to show you that you had the option of the different colors or just the solids. So the dies give you lots of options. It's a great die set, actually. So there you go. So there's our 3 cards for this evening. We went a little off of the typical gray. We did more of the blue. Oh, I need to do gems. Can't forget gems. Usually I'd put Wink of Stella, but they're already pretty sparkly because I did a lot of that stuff before. Whoops. So this is the really pretty faceted gems. They're really so pretty. Why are you not? I've got so much glue now on my fingers, everything's sticking to me. There we go. There. So there you go. Our cards for today. And you can see, like I said, I started off with my cards just doing paper and trying to curl them a little bit. And then I thought, oh, well, if I emboss them, and then so it just changes the look of them. And like I said, I think getting a card with that would still be a pretty big wow. But this definitely ups the wow factor. So there you go. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. And like I said, we've got some great door prizes for Saturday. I whipped this up there this afternoon. I thought that was really pretty. And then we've got the die. But those of you that don't have a big shot, you can order them. Beautiful new big shots from Stampin' Up. Got some Christmas cards to give away. Some gems. So lots of door prizes. So please come on down and see me Saturday from 10 till noon. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I hope this has inspired you and encouraged you to pull out your stamp sets. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Well, I'll be back tomorrow at 7, and hopefully I will see you in person on Saturday. Thank you so much and have a great evening.